No, I was everywhere else, and then we got to Macca's, and I went to Morokaii. I'm like, where are they? I locked them in the car. Day one.
I thought you were going to say because you were twirling them, you like ended up there on the roof.
My dad showed up with like the next day with like one of the coat hangers. Like, for fuck's sake, Luke, you had it one day like trying to get it out. And right, the next week,
that's a long drive.
The next week, I show up to work. I fucking lock him in the car again with the car running. So ladies and gentlemen, it is Morokaii with two eyes. We are back. We're on every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 7 a.m. on Spotify and 4:30 p.m. on YouTube. So I've got a banging story for you that had me in stitches. You know that rare moment where you kind of laugh too hard and you're thinking,
you're crying.
Oh, it feels good to be a kid again.
Yeah. And you almost can't breathe, and then you're like, oh, I might die.
Yeah, I had that in a food court the other day, and I've been dying to tell you about it.
Jeez, pardon the pun.
So, okay. I think I've mentioned this before. It is extremely embarrassing when you misunderstand something. And I mean, like, when you kind of go through and, for a good example, I thought TURKEYSLAP was something when I was a kid.
I love how this is Big Brother.
When I was a kid, we used to, I think it was grade 3.
Oh, dear.
We would jump preps. So we would line them up at the school, one prep at a time, and then we would use a mate. We'd use him as a stepping stool and use him as a leap-off point and try to jump as many as we can.
So you're trying to play leapfrog?
No, they were lying down, like hands by their side,
Oh.
legs on the ground, like a little sausage. Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah. So I could jump 3, right? And when we were jumping them, some kid goes, "Oi, man, the game rules is you got to jump him and yell TURKEYSLAP. Like that's the whole point of the game." So I'm here repeatedly jumping 3 preps, yelling TURKEYSLAP like every time I jump them.
I mean, look, it's bad, but at least you're only in grade 3. That could have been really awkward if you're in grade 6.
And when I found out, it was one of those heart drop moments where you go, "You bitch, I'm so embarrassed."
You sick.
How do I come back from this?
There is none.
This one. This leads into it. So, okay.
Misunderstanding with folks.
Yeah. And this is mainly about one friend. I forgot the code name we gave him, so we'll just call him in this story Blonde Boy Soft Lips. So
do you know how many blonde boys with soft lips are watching this and or listening to this
none of
and they're like, that is me?
None are as special as this one.
Special?
He's as
Oh,
special.
boy.
Yeah.
Shout out to the great man himself.
So
You'll love this.
Absolute legend, this bloke. Fucking love him to bits. So the way I met this new group, which I could not speak more highly of, like,
You seriously couldn't. He tells me every day.
I think I could have 20 lifetimes and not search and not find a group as good as this one.
Yep.
I honestly don't think I could. So with this guy, mate, we all met at a supermarket when I started a new job. Okay, when I started this new job,
Supermarket friendships.
yeah,
They'd be hitting different.
right. And I started off wrong too because I had my interview, met one of them, and when I met one of them, we were connecting a little bit. He was nice, and then he's like, "Well, good luck with the interview, mate." And I said, "Oh, thanks, bud."
Oh.
That's it. Everyone has that, and I even had that.
That's almost as good as saying, so goes to you, legend. Mate, you get hit with a butter a legend. You may as well just give him a fat Facebook thumb reply.
Bro,
Or just okay.
he even said, after we became friends, he's like, I walked away. I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's a sour taste.
Man, even I said that. On that interview, I nailed it. And just real quick, the last thing he did, right, he even, oh, actually, this is good. I don't know if I've told this before. Sorry, we've got 2 good stories.
Bangers.
See, I had the interview, and this guy made me try on the uniform mid-interview.
Nah, there's no way. You're talking Arctic.
No, he is. He did.
By the way, mate, he's had a size medium. Can you just give us a 12?
No, I wasn't that far. He let me do it in the bathroom.
Oh,
He came in.
No, I want you to try the shirt on.
This is where we conducted the interview.
I
So,
want you to wear a small. I can't fit into a small shirt. No, you can't.
yeah, so obviously...
That's so weird. I'm sorry, but who does that?
Okay, but wouldn't you think
How does-
that
how
is
does-
a shoo-in? Like, you've got the job.
Yeah, but I'm still confused. I've never, granted, I've only worked at one place at this current point in time. They didn't make me try on the. It wasn't like a. Let's see how they look. Could you imagine in every workplace just being like, we want you to try on the uniform, and there's some guy that's maybe like not the right figure or whatever, and they're just like, oh, you look a bit big in that, mate. Or
No,
you don't look well nourished in that, mate.
like
Sorry, you can't get the
Mule-nourished.
yeah, malnourished. Did you even eat breakfast today? It's like, mate, like you can't be asking those questions.
No, it
It's
wasn't.
just a weird
It
scenario.
wasn't like I put it on and did like a runway strut. Like,
Yeah, but
I
it's
put it
still-
on
I'm
to
sorry,
find if it's
it's
the right
just-
size.
Yeah, it's still just. Well, if they're doing that, if they're sizing you up, I would like to think that's a shoe-in for the job.
Exactly. So I'm like, I'm a shoe-in. Anyway, he's like, all right, just to finish off, I will just ask you 5 math questions because at this supermarket, you don't have the change pop up
Oh,
until
right,
for
yes,
you.
got you. So
have
you
to
got to
figure
have
it-
quick maths.
You got to figure it out in your head. So,
Oh,
yeah.
did you go okay with that? You're
Of course,
pretty
mate,
decent at maths,
I'm-
actually.
I'm not bad with the if someone gave me
Anywhere between 1 and 10
okay,
times.
Let's say let's say it's $22.95.
Oh, don't
Give me
do
a
that to
$50 note. That's $27.05.
Not
Okay.
bad, not bad.
Once you get used to it, it's very easy.
It's not too bad, but I still to this day hate when someone's like, "I've got the extra 35 cents." I'm like, "No, because I've already processed. Don't give it. Now you've just thrown me out of whack."
but people, I don't
Like, that really shits me.
So-
Like they'll do it. You're handing them the change. It's like, "Oh, I've got the extra 10 cents," and you're like,
Ugh.
"You're holding the money. Take it." I don't. Oh, is it okay if I pay in silvers? I just want to get rid of my shrapnel.
Shrapnel.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what the
You're on fire.
That's what the old
Shrapnel.
folk. That's what the old folks say. And then they're like, mate, I see that $50 note, and you just give me the note. Give me the note.
I'm so malnourished. I just need to buy this apple with all my strapnish.
Shrapnel.
I'm the last person to be given shit about it, pronouncing words. and stuff.
I was going to say, don't come at me when I go to the video descriptions and apparel's not spelled correctly. All right? Go in there and change apparel.
Do you know,
It's like apparel.
another quick tangent. Do you know that when I can't spell
Oh, really?
and pronounce a lot of words. I really can't.
I can't.
So when I went into my new job, there was emails I had to write. So I got I paid $150. No, I paid $150 a year for an app called Grammarly, and I can write up the most butchered email ever.
Fixes it.
And Grammarly will say like 32 errors. And not only will it fix my errors, it will make words that aren't as detailed more sophisticated.
Oh, wow.
So I look like this smart boy. But I've just got to make sure I read over it.
Until it has the wrong, like, you're there, and they're like,
No, it fixes it up.
Oh,
it does
even-
all of it, mate.
oh, so you're never ever going to have someone comment being like, it's your,
Yeah,
instead of, and you're like,
never. And not only that, I look smart and sophisticated.
yeah, that's
because,
true. You look very smart and sophisticated.
yeah.
And people love that,
Oh, they do.
especially in your world.
Exactly. And mate, I was
say.
using
To whom it
I was
may
using-
concern.
I'm so bad. So my mates, the group of mates I'm talking about, they lost it because I was telling them I was clicking the correct button so much that I got an email from Grammarly saying, "Hi, congratulations! Out of all our users, you're at the top 5% of our users."
That's so. The old man's there. He's like, we got to frame it. We got to, and you're like, yeah, all right.
Bro, I hated receiving the email. It's like you're the top 5% in unique words, like spelling correction, everything. I'm like,
We've actually never had a better paid subscriber.
this is not the awards
He's our
I want.
number one.
Yeah.
This is one of those achievements where you're like, I don't want the title.
It's 100%.
They're actually emailing you with offers. Man, if you sign up for another year, you can have 30% off. You're like, I may as well. If I'm in the top 1%.
We need you as our
geez.
tester on the site. You make that many mistakes. We need to be.
I'm making our guys actually do work. We love it. They've never done so much work in their lives.
Man. Oh, so anyway, back to the question from the interview. I'm in the interview and he asked some questions, and I know it would be like the question I asked before about the change. Another one, let's say someone gives you a 20, it's $5.50, and then they give you a 20, but then they give you another 50 cents as they're talking, things like that. And then he went like, now what's 5 times 30? And I just said 1,000.
Nice.
And the minute I said it, I looked at him like, did I just say that? And he looked at me like,
did he just
huh?
say that?
Yeah, he looked at me like he was doing so well, but on the second last question, he went, hmm? And I was too in my own head like, oh my God, don't try to correct yourself because you're so flustered.
Remain calm and confident.
Yeah.
Back yourself in.
But I wasn't.
Started doing finger guns.
Yeah.
Like, 1,000.
Man, and I got the job, and I think he mentioned, you know what's funny that sticks to people's head? He mentioned it like 6 months later, a joke, like it was a passing joke, and he's like, I knew I was right to hire you even though you got that math question wrong. And I didn't even think about it. I was like, oh my God, he fucking remembered. But I had a...
Because Till was always out.
I recommended a friend, and because at this job, if you recommend a friend and they got the job, you would get $1,000. You'd get $1,000.
It's a nice bonus.
Yeah, 100. And not only that, it'd be working with a mate.
Yeah, that's true.
He got the interview, and he made him try on a uniform. Like, he found his size and everything. He didn't give him the job.
Now I'm confused.
So he sent me a job. He sent me a photo of him in the uniform doing a duck face, like, it's in the bag. And then like, next day, nah, bro, I got the rejection email. I'm like, how? It's so mean.
Uniform.
So
he sent me the photo.
It's so mean.
Even had the name back. It's a trainee.
So, back to
the original story.
Yeah, back to blonde hair, soft lips. So,
Yes.
so the miscommunication, misunderstanding. Start this new job. The way I met him too. We were talking about videos. That's how we connected. And he played. I think it was. I nearly said I nearly said World of Warcraft and he'd kill me. It was League of Legends.
LOL.
And he's I go, oh, you
don't play LOL.
Yeah, I know I don't, but it was something we could like connect on. Yeah,
right,
so
gotcha,
a brand new friendship. And I go, awesome, man. Are you any good? And he goes, I'm a black mage level 120. Look it up. And
I don't like that either.
And apparently it's a high level, but it just came up
why
as
not
like,
just say I'm a high rank? Softly, what are you doing?
Google it, and I'm like, I'm not. I don't even know the game. So you'll love that. But so, my car broke down. I think the couple of days before going into work, it really broke down.
What? Just recently?
No, this is when we met.
Oh, sorry.
No, this one I had the Mazda 626.
Oh,
yeah,
classic.
So I go
with a rubber steering wheel. You like bent. Fold the steering wheel in half.
The first day I got my license, I went to Macca's driving my mate around, and at Macca's I'm swinging my keys around. I locked. No, I was everywhere else, and then we got to Macca's, and I went to swing my keys around. I'm like, where are they? I locked them in the car. Day one.
I thought you were going to say because you were twirling them, you like ended up there on the roof.
My dad showed up with like the next day with like one of the coat hangers. Like, for fuck's sake, Luke, you had it one day like trying to get it out. And right, the next week,
that's a long drive.
The next week, I show up to work. I fucking lock him in the car again with the car running. So
there's no way. There's no.
But thankfully, after the first fuck up, I got a spare set and put them under the car, so we're okay. But fuck me, it was bad.
You've had some bad luck just quickly with cars.
So bad.
Broken into.
Yeah,
your own broken in.
Man.
Oh, I didn't think they were going to search the glove box, which I've kept everything in. What are you doing?
And, so,
oh shit!
I had that, and I was like, for fuck's sake, had to go through everything. I had to get my dad out, had to get someone out to come help with the car as well. It was awful.
Yeah, RACV, roadside assistance. Yeah, nice.
So if that happened to you and you were telling me that story, what would you say? How would you say the situation? What would you call that situation?
my car broke down and I had to get assistance.
Yeah, see, that's a good one. See,
Like,
what I said, I came into work, and it was me and this mate, and I
Over-exaggerated?
No, not over-exaggerate. I thought...
You didn't use Grammarly.
No, I didn't have it back then. I said to him, which I had no idea was completely wrong. I always thought this was the pronunciation on what you say. I was like, fuck, bro, I had the worst night last night. I got carjacked.
You... Such an... What are you doing?
Bro,
Have you not seen the movies before?
Bro, it gets way worse. So blonde hair, soft lips. And he's like there. And he goes, oh my fucking God, bro. No, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. He's like, fuck. Man, it's actually happened to me before. It was really stressful. Bro, one night at Macca's, he got held at knife point.
Oh, nah.
Yeah. I'm not... Damn, dude, you feel bad for laughing, didn't you? You got, you got me. I got
Sorry, soft lips. Is that the reason he's held it knife?
So,
and then
so at Macca's one night, he was walking to his car. Two guys jumped him, beat him up, held him up at knife point, and stole his car. How dark.
That's
fucking nuts. I didn't know it was knife point until we caught up yesterday. I thought he just got jumped and then the car stolen. But when he told me, I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, my dad just got like a new car battery. What is he talking about? I'm like, fuck, I've explained it wrong. We are not on the similar path at all.
Up until yesterday, has he thought that you two were like...
No. So I corrected him once I heard the story. I'm like, oh, I'm so fucking... Man, no, what I meant was like, I just can't break down. Like, I just... I
could just imagine him being like, you...
No, it gets better. So I found out yesterday, this is why I was crying laughing, right? So I brought that up, and that's something so stupid. Mate, so talking about pronouncing it, my other friend was like, oh, that's not the worst part, though. Do you know what he was telling people when it happened? I was like, what? He was going around. So he mispronounced what happened. He was going up and telling people that Soft Lips was telling people that he was jacked at knife point.
No.
Give me a cum.
Dude, if someone said that to me, I'd be like, what do you mean?
Just pushed up against the car and just...
Shit.
Oh, so that I was in the food court and I had that pain. I was like, fuck, that's good. Oh.
Yes, that's...
Oh, mate, how good.
I've never ever heard I'm sorry, soft lips, but I've never heard someone say that. That's still a scary experience, though, and I genuinely hope there's no trauma, anything, from that. Because that would low-key, actually, screw me up if that happened to me.
No, when Big Boy Long Schlong told me about it, I just fucking lost it. I thought it was so good.
Because, I'm still petrified of going to that specific McDonald's because of our incident that we had.
Because of our incident.
Yeah, I actually refuse. I don't stop there. I drive past. I'm like, no, not a chance.
Oh, man. Well, do you know what Pure Perfection Beautiful Eyes did after we left? He left his phone in the fucking food court. So we get in the car, and it's a packed food court, and he just goes, oh, my God, I don't have my phone. That, for me, I was like, oh, my fucking,
That's gone. There's no coming back.
That's what I thought. So he left it there.
Then he had to track my iPhone.
It would have been maybe 4 minutes, something like that. So his phone...
it's definitely gone.
In a shopping centre where there was a lot of...
someone's seen that and taking it.
But a lot more ratty kids. Well, not ratty, but a lot more...
to be honest, there's a lot of eshays.
Yeah, I
everywhere nowadays.
Teenagers around. So I was like, oh, surely it's taken. But no, the cleaner picked it up and he got it back.
That's extremely lucky.
That's what we'll talk about, the Jake Paul fight. Because we were going back to watch the Jake Paul fight with Anderson Silva. And I thought to myself, I go, if I left my phone there and it's gone, I'm not I don't care what the event is, what we're doing, what we're planning.
Yeah, the day's
my day's done. My day's ruined.
Exactly the same as you.
My day's ruined. There's so much stuff on my phone.
110%.
I bought my phone outright too. So I couldn't think of a worse nightmare. So I was so
Plus, like everything that your phones, I dare say, already logged into.
Yep.
And all that. So it's also then going to the trouble of changing passwords, deactivating everything. Especially in 2022, everyone's realistically, not a lot of people are holding their bank card anymore because it's on their phone.
Yep.
So you got to get rid of that as well. And I dare say your notes are filled with passwords for other emails. And yeah, like there's just a lot going on.
There is. Do you know what was actually that made me pretty happy as well? We'll just end on this, which I thought it was very, I personally thought was interesting. So, what do I call him? Pure perfection, beautiful eyes. He, when I was talking to him, he's an absolute legend, and he's someone who has waited, and I never see this. He's waited for the right person. Like he never drops for a girlfriend.
Yep.
He's never dropped. Sleeping with them is a different story, but he's never. No. He's not too bad. He's not too bad. No, but he's never dropped his standards or switched up for a girl. He's always been like,
stay true to himself.
Yeah, he's always been like, this is what I'm looking for. Like I knew his type to a T, and he's been seeing this girl, and before he even brought up the phone, I just had a mental image, and he showed me, and it was like exactly
to a T. Yeah,
and I think because we've talked about it before with relationships and things like that, I was so happy. I think they're exclusive at the moment. They're not official, but you never ever see anyone actually hold true to what they want. Too many people are worried, whether it be age or whatever, or they don't have a girl.
Specific, like, if it's not this, then nah.
And too many people just like, oh, I haven't got a girlfriend. What about kids? What about this? Oh, this. He's just held true, and that's, I'm going to date the right one, and the right one will come.
Yep.
And it's happened, and I don't know. I haven't seen that, so I was just really happy for him. Like, it's fucking absolutely awesome. But yeah, it's rare. I've seen that many people that have just dated or gone on date and just see where it goes. Or it's not. There's a lot of things that they're like, oh, there's this wrong with him, but that's okay. Or there's this that's an issue, but that's okay. He knew what he wants, and he's not sitting there like, oh, poor me, or this and that.
Yeah, yeah.
And now it's come.
That's
and I just think it's fucking awesome. You don't see it much.
Shout out to that friend group. Oh, you haven't spoken much about one other. Do you want to, while we're on that friend group, you want to shout the other one out, or do you think he got enough airtime with?
What do I call it? Big boy schlong dick or something?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's doing well too. Well, he's very high up in his job, and not only that, he
humble brag.
No, but he's
he is.
Do you know what I love the most about him?
Yeah,
is he is in such a position where I feel like he could have any job he wants, and he could be
quite successful,
really successful, no matter what. And he's always had work 16 hours a day, no complaints. I fucking smash through it. I'll make things work. He's just always...
Jeez, that's a fair effort.
He's just always putting in work and always figuring out better ways
just
to
got that
better
himself.
Work ethic.
Yep.
Yeah, but that included.
Ahead.
Yeah, 100%. And he's so... I could see him as the type of person that would be able to have a dinner with really high up businessmen.
Pretty much be his own CEO.
And just be... Yeah, but just also be the person that everyone radiates towards.
Yeah, gravitates to.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I fucking love that he can be that, but when I catch up with him, he's a fucking idiot. Like, he comes all the way down to my level.
Just stoops down to who he's surrounded by.
He can have both options. Like,
yeah, that's cool, though. That's
good. He can be just, he's just a fucking ball.
Yeah.
So I love that. Fuck, before I go, I better say. Oh, and the other one, pure... blonde hair, what do I call it? Blonde hair, cute lips or soft lips? Yeah,
soft lips.
Yeah, soft lips. Yeah, he's he's his own place. He's getting married soon, so pretty exciting for him.
It's all happening.
Yeah, and he's just a legend. Good kisser too.
It's the soft lips.
They're all just fucking, they're just all just fucking awesome in their own way.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
It's very sentimental, that one.
It was.
Shout out to the boys.
Shout out to the boys. Anyway, mates, we'll end that one there. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is Spotify with what?
What? Glitch in the Matrix, man. It's Morokaii with 2 eyes.
Thank you for saving me.
It's okay. If you're listening on Spotify, be sure to rate us.
Yep.
There is a rating. To rate us, you actually do need to listen to more than one episode. So, which, by the way, if you are listening to episode whatever number this is, then you should have already listened to more.
Just
than
a couple of episodes,
Yeah.
60 seconds in, you're good to go.
And just rate us 5-star. We would love that. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe, like, and comment. Subscribe, obviously, first before you do the others. That's about it, I believe.
That's all,
for
guys.
the outro.
Thank you so much for the support. This is 2 podcasts that are nearly 30 minutes long.
Some long boys.
Long boys. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one.
Boom.
Boom.